Well, here we are again. I hope everybody's doing all right. I hope everybody's happy because, yeah, we do have some quite exciting stuff to talk about, and then also a few observations, analyses, and of course, we're gonna try to think about all sorts of strategies to tackle this crazy, crazy crypto market that, yes, unfortunately for you, my friend, you are in. Now, sit back. I'm going to roll the intro and I will see you guys right after. Yes, having some coffee. Coffee is good. Coffee is real. All right, so let's have a look at what we are seeing and what we have been talking about yesterday. Well, yesterday I left these markings for that reason. We have the potential of a bullish divergence in them. We had the potential of a bullish divergence in the making. Completely, price completely came down into the far edge of the blue box, then rejected it, which was already a very nice hint in the right direction. But then the topping of it all is actually that the RSI made a higher high over here, and that also the price action followed by making a higher high. Of course, being stopped out by the next level of resistance, which is perfectly normal. And if we look at the RSI, we are potentially, let me clear this thing out. We are potentially making a bearish divergence right over here. Do you see this? You see this? We have the lower high over the higher high on price action. So bearish divergence potentially in the making. Another thing is that already over here, the RSI is making a lower low compared to this area over here. And which area does that reflect on? Which area does that reflect on? That is the price action over here, which is holding the higher low. So yeah, potential bearish divergence, potential bullish divergence. Which one is going to make it? Well, actually, it's very, very easy. Let me show you why this is so easy. But this is short term. Remember, this is really, really, really short term. So as I was saying, on the downside, going down, this bearish divergence coming from these lower highs gets confirmed as soon as the price action is also going to make a lower low. So potentially seeing the price action close below this area over here on the 1 hour chart. This is 36,380. Now on the high end, because right here we have this potential for a bullish divergence, what we want to see is actually the RSI being pushed way, way, way above, creating a higher high over this one, number one, and then of course ultimately shattering this one with a few bounces that would be allowed. But target number one is this. So we're gonna have to measure this out because I have a little bit the suspicion that this is going to create a range. So let me re-put everything here. Because yeah, my computer has a will on its own. Obviously, it likes to play shenanigans. So yeah, always do recheck your technical analysis every time you look. Recheck it because maybe your computer is all out to get you. Just kidding, but you never know. Okay, on the RSI, we are reading 68.66 and 68.3.4, 68.5. Let's cut it down the middle, 68.5. This gives us 38,500. Something like this. Basically, do you see this guy? Shattering the high wick, and it's clear to go further north. Okay, so where's my money at right now? Well, number one, I'm in a short position from this area over here because, as I was saying yesterday, moving on up, there is going to be a little bit of a correction, whether it's big or small, it doesn't matter. And if you want to look for a short, if you are looking for a position, right now the short would have been your better choice because it's very easy to risk manage. All the lines, all the resistance lines were in place and nothing has been broken. Well, of course, it has been wicked through. But like I said, the stop loss should have been at 39,500, and then your first warning should have been 37,800. And yeah, perfectly held. For now, this looks like a potential for a good stop for a good short. And then the fun thing is, because of this new analysis, this reconfirms that my next warning sign is 38,500 to get out. And then, of course, still the stop loss, the ultimate stop loss, I keep it at 39,500, and let's see what happens. Now, on the way down, of course, I do suspect that we are going to hit some support, because all in all, looking at the higher time frames, things are not looking too bad at all. So yeah, right now, using the short button, trying to get out as soon as I have some profit, and then on the way down, we will see which area is going to be rejected. Because let's face it, the RSI is so low over here, 21.7. Just for the fun, I'm going to measure it out. And let's see what it says, 25,400. So basically, as soon as 31,000 gets broken, then 25,500 is in play, guys. Okay, so you do want to really be careful. And then yeah, what kind of other references can you look for? Well, potentially, I would say the volume profile is a very good indicator which can help you find some support areas. And once all this breaks, once 26,800 breaks, once 27,000 breaks, then it's down to the 23,000 area, which is quite a drop. Actually more significant than any correction after a bull run we have had so far. Dropping down to 20,000, this would be like a dare I say it, 66% drop. That's more than 50. Very painful. So yeah, I hope you were with me on this journey to the top so that you could take profit on these peaks, because like I said, these shenanigans here, this is where everybody loses money. And yeah, on that note, let's start wrapping these things up. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is actually making an attempt. It's making an attempt, but it's going to be a feeble attempt, way too strong. I smell rejection coming, rejection on all fronts. Maybe a little bit of hope if by any chance the on the 6-hour candles, the candle manages to hold 44, maybe 44 and a half to be on the safe side, and then maybe potentially I would be expecting for the dominance to be picked up at a new low, of course, but still potentially good. But yeah, if this rejects right here, yeah, not good for the Bitcoin dominance. But hey, what does this mean? What does this mean if Bitcoin by dominance would start dropping? What does this mean? Does this mean that we are not going to look at the Bitcoin dominance anymore? Is another coin going to be the superior one? Well, let me answer this, because this debate has been going on for so long that I really want to answer this. Number one, Bitcoin is the dominant cryptocurrency because, and that's the only reason, because all exchanges have in the first place a trading pair with Bitcoin on all their altcoins. Okay, you can check it. It's a fact. When you go to the Bitcoin trading pair, this is where almost all the coins are going to go. All the trading pairs are going to be. When you go to Ethereum trading pairs and God knows what kind of other altcoin trading pairs there are, you're going to see that it's less. And because of that, only because of that, Bitcoin has a leading force in what happens to the altcoin in regards of their USD pairing, because there is such a large influence by Bitcoin on their USD pair because they're paired with Bitcoin. Okay, that makes sense, right? And it's only the day that major exchanges are going to choose another cryptocurrency as their main base pair cryptocurrency that we are going to see a change. Okay, so as long as that doesn't happen, we are looking at the Bitcoin dominance because it gives us an idea of where the market is going to move to. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys, and don't get caught up into all sorts of stories like, oh, Ethereum is going to be the number one. Well, it could be, but only if and when the exchanges make the decision to make Ethereum their main base paired off cryptocurrency. All right, cool. So, all right, this is the Bitcoin dominance. There we go. We have the dollar. What is the dollar doing? Yesterday, I had the impression that the dollar was starting to look good. It is starting to look good. It's actually starting to look very, very constructive. Now, what does this mean for the traditional markets? Well, let's have a gander. Let's see what this means. Well, oh and behold, this is just madness. Incredible madness. ESP 500, the E-mini futures, is trying to make a move higher. This is the 6-hour chart. On the what does the 1-hour chart say? Oh, the 1-hour chart says potential bearish divergence, and that bearish divergence will be confirmed as soon as 4200 gets broken, breaking 4200, and I'm afraid that it's sayonara, and we are gonna go for a major correction, because face it, guys, this thing is looking so exhausted. It needs a correction, and I'm looking at maybe not something as drastic as this, because that's the COVID correction, but at the very least, a little bit of a bear market, and then the final sweet dip where things start picking up. But yeah, what are the lows to be expected? God knows. We're gonna go level by level. We're gonna see, and you know, maybe you can make some gains and then start putting some money in the tech industry and shit, you know, start growing like the big dogs. But on that note, let's zoom back to Bitcoin, to the BTC madness, the OG of the BTC. And as you can see with the RSI, the red line over here, 39,500, very strong critical area that needs to be broken for this thing to start moving on up. And then on the downside, 31,000. Please do not hold on to your long position, because it's useless. But yeah, nice area to enter a short position, very easy to risk manage. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's see which party has won, the Bulls versus the Bears. This is the fight of the century. No, it's the fight of the decade, because yeah, face it, this is the first bull run of the 22nd, yeah, of the 20, what is it? The second decade of the year 2000. Cool, beautiful. This sounds amazing, guys. This is probably because I'm old, but this does sound amazing. Anyway, on that note, I wrap it up. I see you guys tomorrow. Have a very pleasant day. Enjoy your profits. Enjoy everything. Your friends and family do matter. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Same chart, same channel. Keep smiling and have a very crypto life. Bye-bye.